Hello, it's Red Week 60 for me this week, meaning I am now 8 weeks into the start of my second year of running every day. Year is going fairly quickly so far, which is a good thing because due to the circumstances, it has been a little bit boring, but seem to be rushing through it quite quickly. I've had a really good week of running this week, even though I wasn't able to get as much done as I wanted during the weekdays last week because work was very heavy. The snow disappeared. It spent all of Monday melting, and by Tuesday it was pretty much gone. So for the last week, I have been able to run on the road every day, which after weeks and weeks of snow has been absolutely glorious. I have absolutely loved it. As I say, Monday to Friday this last week, I was really only able to go out and do my 1.2 mile loop because I didn't have time to do anything else, but it was still really lovely to get out there every day with the weather warming up. At the weekend, I was able to go out and do a couple of really good runs. On Saturday morning, I went out and did my Saturday morning 5K. So I'm really happy to be getting back into that habit, the sort of not park run alternative sort of thing. And I managed to do a much faster 5K than I have done recently. I think it was my fastest since about September or October last year. So feeling like I can get a bit of speed up again, which hasn't always been the case over these last few winter months. I was really, really happy with being able to keep that up for the whole 5K. So hoping that that is a good sign for the next few months where I'm going to be adding in quite a lot of speed work to try and get my speed up again for when race season hopefully starts, fingers crossed, or even if it doesn't, for all the virtual challenges that I will want to do as a replacement. Sunday, so that's yesterday, I went out and did 10 miles, and I don't think I've done a 10-mile run since September. I think probably the virtual Great North Run was the last time I did a run that was anywhere near as long as that. So that was brilliant that I was able to get out there and do that distance. I hadn't managed to do the 8 mile run that I'd planned to do the week before, so I was a little bit apprehensive about stepping up to 10 miles, given that my previous long run had been 6 miles 2 weeks ago. But I just took it really slowly, got a little bit lost because I was doing routes that I don't normally do, and just went out there and had a really nice day. I mean, obviously, legs were a bit sore because I was stepping up the distance quite a bit, and so I did slow down a teeny bit towards the end, but it was a really lovely day out there. It's starting to feel quite spring-like now, and I was really happy with the run, just happy that I was able to go out and do that distance. So I really feel like despite not being able to get much done during the week, it has ended up being a really good running week, so I'm very happy. Achievements wise, this week I managed to get one Strava trophy. And that's it, I think, but that's fine because what came in the post this week was my medal for my virtual 10K that I did 2 weeks ago. It was the Roy Castle Lung Cancer Foundation Retro Run series. I did the 80s one because I am a bit obsessed with the 80s, as you can tell by my vintage jumpers that I live in during the winter. So there was no way I was not going to do that virtual, and it's a really good cause. So that was a great one to do, and I had, I think, from last summer until the end of February to do it. So it was a little bit touch and go in January because I couldn't find a good weekend day to get out there because it was always icy or snowy when I wanted to go for my long run. But 2 weeks ago I did manage it, and I'm really pleased to have a medal. Got a really nice t-shirt as well as a bonus multi-use for we're using as a headband, which I love. I use those every day. So nice wee haul there. Something else that came in the post today is my new pack of energy gels, because some of my energy gels seem to have disappeared over the winter. I was keeping count of them, but when I went in to get one out for my long run yesterday, I noticed I was down to my last two. So that was a bit alarming, but my new box came very quickly, so don't need to worry about that. So this next week, my main aim is not just doing a mile every weekday. I did just go out and do my mile route this morning because I was recovering. My legs are still a bit sore from yesterday, and I probably will tomorrow as well. But Wednesday or Thursday or both, I would like to go out and do a little bit longer. At the moment, I'm thinking probably 2 or 3 miles, maybe 2.5 on Wednesday, and then an interval session on Thursday. That's the plan. Then at the weekend, I'll definitely be doing a 5K on Saturday again, just to see if I can keep up the speed of what I did this last weekend. And then Sunday, I will do another long run, but I've not decided what distance yet. I'll make a decision about that near the time. But I'll let you know next Monday how I got on with this week's running. I'll see you then.